I wonder if the game will tell me how well I did at the end. Percentage-wise or something. Or if there's like a story payoff for finding certain things along the way. Hello, that's bad. Oh, no, you don't care about that? Okay. An entire collapsed walkway, but you guys care about when a walkway has a weird hole in it, but when the entire thing is collapsed, it's like, ah, well, it's lost cause. Meanwhile, over there, those are like manually placed ladders instead of actual staircases. Oh, gonna need those probably. Yeah, I can hope that there'd be something back there. Yeah, I might be able to climb up there. Still might be able to climb up there. Okay, nailed it. There we go. Lots of scaffolding. Made it. My nuts. Infra box, orange box, and my nuts, and green box. Yeah, just straight up jokes about the orange box, aka the last time that what really honestly feels like the last time Valve made a video game. Yeah, they're all about the what's it called? The Dota 2s and stuff, but even that was like a weird outsourced thing where they just hired the people that made Dota to make their Dota. Not quite the same thing as getting an actual Valve game. Okay, that's the photograph subject, as opposed to the collapsed one. I get it. Ah. Found it. I suppose I'll just take it back right now. That way I don't have to babysit it or keep track of where I left it. Take it back right now, and then we can be sure. But then I'll go right back to exploring this place. It's interesting how often you end up playing source games. Like, I've actually been thinking of other source games, coincidentally, to play. It's funny to be playing this one. Despite the long-reaching effect that Source has on video games, unfortunately, the idea that we'll get more from Valve is kind of dead-ish, it seems. So that's open now. That feels like it'd be the end of the level, but I don't really know. Unfortunately, that Valve is a really weird company, and essentially when you work there, you can just do whatever you feel like, to an extent. You just decide what projects you want to work on. And so you have to self-motivate to get a bunch of people together to work on big projects. So, Portal and Portal 2 kind of happened because they had a sudden inspiration for that specific subject, but outside of that, they don't really get that inspiration anymore. And they don't really have, like, a boss that tells them to work on stuff. So, like, we just don't get more Half-Life games or more Portal games or more Left 4 Dead games anymore, because nowadays Steam does so well that as employees, they're mostly just motivated to work on Steam all the time and forever. So that's pretty much the one thing a lot of them care about. So while some people within the company might want to have Half-Life 3 happen and stuff like that, like, the way their corporation has actually struggled, it's just not... I mean, not struggled, structured. It's just not gonna happen. I think it's actually relatively likely that every Valve property is dead now, more or less. Unless it makes them a massive amount of money, like Dota. Which is, of course, something that they didn't seem to even not even really make themselves so much as, like, get the people that made it to make it while sanctioned under them as publishing or something. Things are weird. I mean, I get it, you want to pay the bills, and Steam makes a lot of money, so there's a motivation to focus on it, but man... Oh, no... I made a mistake. I might need all three to make a staircase. Stacking one on top of another one might not be a good idea. I'm not exactly using the other one anymore anyway. And drop. There we go. That's likely exactly what I needed to do. And we're not getting across that way, but I think the other way is going to work just fine. I'll ignore the boxes for now, and I'll come back for them if I see a need for them, because I don't know if they'll be necessary yet. Look how green it is in there. Inside problem. Did not even see this at first. I almost walked straight off of it. Well, that's a problem. Am I not getting in there? Oop, broken ladder. You don't care about that. Ooh, boy. Ooh, you're asking for a fatal damage there. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, hello. The scaffolding up there is what I need then. So I likely do need to make another staircase. Okay. But I can't pick any of you up. So it has to be like right here, apparently. I'm very carefully not to drop it off a ledge. That'll probably suffice, actually. So let's put it right there. Get up. There we go. It's kind of like awkward, the climbing system, but I think I'm generally happy that it's there, because the alternative would be awkward physics jumping, and I've played some games that rely on that a little too heavily, and it can be very awkward. Oh, that's not a good sound. Keep going. Don't look down, except right now when we have to aim or jump. Oh, it broke. Oh, goody. I'm trapped. Hopefully that can open one of the doors or something, so I can get back out. Ooh. Save that for later. Coffee machine. Almost every appliance I find is unplugged. I wonder if that's the standard operating procedure.
I can fit these in my pockets.
Apparently I'm too conservative with camera batteries. Going by how this game treats where they go. Not camera, flashlight. Camera's rough. Going back into 1979, Bergman Group begins work on new fresh water tunnel. Europe's leading underground construction specialist starts boring work of the tunnel. Tunnel systems will provide Stahlberg with fresh water and house multiple hydroelectric power plants. Completion is expected in 1983. Swiss-based Bergman Group has started the work on Stahlberg's new freshwater tunnel system. The tunnel will run from Ilanka to a new waterworks plant under the city center and will feed enough fresh water from Lake Stahlberg to fulfill all demand in Stahlberg city area. This tunnel will fix all the water-related problems in the city, says Eric Kleinman, CEO of the Bergman Group. The new tunnel will also house several hydroelectric plants built by Hammer Valley Hydro, a Stahlberg-based hydroelectric company operating in Hammer Valley and Two Gorges Dam. That continues on. Oh, this is all front page stuff, so that continues on News 4.5, which we're not going to be able to see because we can't interact with this thing. Green War. The new tunnel is a mistake. The tunnel will cause multiple problems. The water level of Lake Stahlberg will drop noticeably. The groundwater along the tunnel's path will be affected, which might have serious consequences, says Green War spokesperson Damela Gulbis. Green War has opposed the tunnel project right from the beginning, instead proposing that Stahlberg should build the new waterworks plant next to the Plowedge River and encourage to use less water, I think. Oh, encourage citizens to use less water. Probably is what it says. Because that is smudged straight into oblivion. DC-10 crashes in Chicago, killing 273 on board. American Airlines Flight 191 crashes during the takeoff from O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, United States, leaving 273 dead and 6 injured, which is the deadliest aviation accident in United States history. No European casualties have been reported so far. So it's probably... I assume these are real... These are probably real headlines to try to like mix this in with real history or something. Florida executes man with electric chair. John Spenkelink, a convicted murderer, becomes the first person to be executed in Florida after the return of capital punishment in 1976. Something raised a lot of controversy. The execution raised a lot of controversy, apparently. So 1979 was apparently when the first man in Florida was executed by electric chair, when capital punishment had been illegal. This is one hell of a headline. That's really funny. This is one hell of a headline, is what it says. Yeah, it says this is one hell of a headline right here. I can just barely make it out, but that's definitely what it says for the next headline, because you're not supposed to be able to read that part. Let's look really close. I'm going to lean real far in here. Green is supposed the project right from the beginning, instead proposing that Stahlberg should build the new waterworks. I think it's just filler. Stahlberg something wins football league. Something held between Stahlberg and Codesburg Finch? It's a sports article. Sports 24. That's funny. That's funny. Let me adjust my microphone back to normal. Okay. So I was actually leaning in, so I had to like use my boom arm to like follow me in. So the bottom article is about a sports thing. Stahlberg team went against some other team, whatever. But yeah, right between that and News 8, it says this is one hell of a headline right here, and then it seems to have a filler paragraph. I think that's a filler paragraph right there. That's probably copy pasted from elsewhere that we've read before because it sounded really familiar. But I love that there's just like this fake headline in the middle of that.
Fascinating.
You're not supposed to try to read it past all the smudging, so it's all the pointless articles are in there. I love that. That is the best thing to call your filler articles, like the headlines for them. There might be a key hiding somewhere. It's time to get paranoid again. Hooray.
I have like a ton of these things already.
I have like a ton of these things already. I don't think I'm even low. I don't think I'm even low on batteries. Unimportant. Instructions, notice important, and then unimportant. I love there's an unimportant section, but except they're still, including it. Well, I want that, whatever's in there. Gimme, gimme. That's gotta be an important file. So I need a key. Just in case this makes me warp. It even says exit over it, just in case I'm extra uncautious. Okay, well that's not a good feeling. Seemingly endless tunnels are always creepy, right? when you just can't see past the abyss. We're definitely going back towards electrical hazards for the first time in a while. Am I supposed to blow this spot up? No, there's a few of them around here. Jockey dynamite. It even says dynamite. It's like the boxes are here too. No, I don't think I'm blowing through that. You might be able to climb on top of this something. No, it doesn't look like it. We're just gonna collide with the roof, aren't we? Yep. Alright then, show me what's in this darkness. Oh, it's a genuine dead end. Yeah, we can't walk through it or anything. Alright. That's bad.
Like sticking a fork in an omelet. No thanks.
That's very bad. Oh, we're about to do this again, aren't we? Yep, the Deus Ex box trick. Where you slowly make your way across. Never mind. Might be able to go up here. Instead of slowly navigating across the electric area via alternating box placement, which sucks. That's always a bummer. I still haven't tried that one door I got via the fuse, and I'm starting to get concerned that that fuse door might be where I was supposed to go. Or that might have been a secret area. Oh, another fuse. Huh. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I totally remember where I was supposed to put the fuse, and definitely didn't forget. Oh, there's a bunch of them down there. I might have to do the box thing. Oh. Room C5, small office, storage, dynamite storage. There we go, that takes care of that problem at least. But this is how you power the doors. Ooh, a time limit, that's interesting. Can I take it back out, though? What if I didn't want to put that there? I didn't really plan it very well. Hopefully I can find enough fuses for all of them. Oh, there's one. I want that office open that was back there. Dynamite storage is a good one, too. You can only pick up the ones that are the right color. We can get that one open. We'll probably have to use these boxes. Ooh. Depending on which way the door opens, that might be a way to get in. Is just by making a bridge. Oh, you can make a bridge. Because there's existing stuff around here. That's not a bad idea. There we go. So that'll let you get across this area, especially if that door opens that way. Dynamite. Then you can go through all this, then climb across this to get across to here. I want to space these out a little bit more if it's like this. I can hopefully carefully jump across. Forgot my flashlight was out.
Packs of batteries left.
There's one. Let's say dynamite. Since this is the door that's right there. So I did go back to the whole the whole electric area thing. It seems like people were having to deal with the electric problem for a while because this whole barricade's like set up on purpose, it looks like. Like someone not knowingly did this based on the problem. Figure I need to space them out a little bit if I'm going to be able to reach the door and actually go in through it. Huh. Interesting choice. The weird electric cloud drawing. Can I just keep going in one continuous trip? No, the teddy bear thing was a dead end, right? I think. Alright. How about we start poking around? I've got everything opened except for room C5, the one that's forward. And then I died. Bam, 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 bam. Did it. Screw it. Start off over here. There we go. Haha. Okay, it does open that way. That's good. But this room's also full of freaking electricity, so we're gonna have to be creative here. Just don't use the color green and we're good, right? You know how to fit to this door? Oh, I understand. I understand. You see, the door is open. I don't need to make it safe. There we go. The door is open, so all I needed was the power to open the door, and that's it. Now we're past that point. Gotcha. That's a lot of dynamite. That's a worrying amount of dynamite in here. Ooh, door key. Gate. That's probably the gate that I need to get past. Continue. You telling me this place is connected to electricity and it's not blowing up at all? Concern, you know? You can't pick any of it up, it looks like. I don't know if the game intends me to use dynamite again. I could do with some batteries, though, if you don't mind. Bet the amount of dynamite... No? I thought the amount of dynamite in here would be something to photograph. Seems like it's not currently a structural problem, but it will be, probably. Alright, so we have access to that area. Consider that explored. Let's go check out that office from earlier that's probably open now. Oh, storage is open. Don't think I even looked in here yet. Oh, I came from there, so I walked right past this door.
4 packs of camera batteries.
Nice. That's an all-time record. Ah. That's the last one I need. I'll put it right here. That moved more than I hoped it would. You live right here. There we go. So I'll take that with me when we go back. Lots of paint. Sponges. Okay. One of those guys. Probably done in here. Let's check out that office. I want to go back to that one end of the hallway thing that I never tried before. That end of the hallway door. But now I don't know how to get back here if I jump down. Because like this is like, I'm trapped. Can't get back up here now, I don't think, because of that collapse. No, actually, yeah, I can get up just fine. Only this one collapsed. Well, it depends if I can. It depends a lot if I can survive that fall or not, which I don't know if I can. I'm a little worried I hit a point of no return without ever checking the end of that hallway, but we'll see if I can get back, I guess. What are you? I bet you're important. Sure wish we could remove you from this folder so we could read the rest of you. Tunnel report A32. First of all, the new tunnel excavation site is putting the old tunnel in danger of collapsing. Explosions have already caused several fractures on the walls and ceiling. One maintenance tunnel has completely collapsed because the new tunnel is being built to replace some part of the area where the old maintenance tunnel was. After the new owner stepped in, Jeff Walter, the tunnel construction has almost stopped and several workers have been moved onto other projects. There have been numerous complaints about the working conditions and the probability of a strike is high. We don't have a lot of money left because some of it has been allocated to other projects. The whole tunnel construction is in danger of cancellation. The new hydroelectric power plant construction is also close to termination. They were demanding answers, so yesterday Alex Hartman came for a visit. We explained to him that we are having some technical issues with the tunnel construction. We need some advice on how to proceed with the tunnel project. Tunnel is now, we need work less, T. Willem. F-A-T-T. I was looking at the first letters of the lines in the bottom to see if they were important, and then I was looking at the first letters of the lines, the first letters of each paragraph, just out of curiosity. Tunnel report A32. I do wonder if, like, these codes, could they connect to that body bag?
3 packs left.
That would be so absurdly, like, obtuse to do that. If, like, you'd had to, like, look at the different reports, like, A32, and then somewhere on the body bag it said A32, and then that would be... It would correlate to a letter. That was, like, maybe the first letter of the report or something like that. It'd be hard to accept that kind of puzzle in universe, because why would anyone make that? But I'm still curious. It was such a weirdly long series of letters and numbers that I just can't help but think that it's some kind of code for something. They give you a lot of bonus boxes just in case you genuinely needed them. Yeah, I just did that stuff, so let's save. Don't want to redo it. So this is the last fuse. Don't fall in the water. There we go. There we go. Room C5. And I died. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, it saved for me right there. Cool. I might do it again. Damn it. So I'm trying to jump, but I don't think you can jump right here. I think it's at just the right height, where you're kind of screwed. I can't reach it. Deus Ex boxing time. There we go. May have wanted to bring the other box with me, actually. Oh, weird. It makes the loud sound. Oh. Ta-da! That's all I needed. I don't need to go the rest of the way. I didn't know. I wasn't sure I was going to do it. The other box seemed out of reach. But thankfully, all I need to do is open the door. Alright, so the options are C5, that's open. Small office storage. Dynamite storage. Yep, everything's open. Nailed it. Ain't dying now. This game is so oddly cathartic because you're kind of fixing stuff or kind of dealing with these things, but also you just get to explore constantly. Which is often enough for me. Don't think I need them here to stack. Yeah, we're good. Maybe I'll need to bring them with me or something. What's gonna be up here? Real dark. Is that all this path is just a way to skip past that gate? I could have just opened the gate. Oh, batteries. For the flashlight though, aren't they?
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
Oh wow, the hardest to find batteries. Oh goody. Right, hip. Oh, no, we're fine. Already had the key for that, but okay. Huh. Well, that last room was a little bit of a letdown. That's fine. This journey only gets more convoluted and confusing as we go on, doesn't it? You are having a weird day, dude. You know that? Do you fully appreciate how bizarre your day is right now? I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get back. Getting real close to testing if I can survive that fall. I don't know if this is ever gonna loop back. Pop it, Ranut. I assume makes more sense in their language. Is that straw? That straw looks like it's just made of like electric wire. Windquit to Stahlbergetil. I don't know. Yes.
4 packs of camera batteries.
The Tunnel of Water Trees by Sylvia A. Raven. And milk. Freshly baked with stove oven pizza. Oh, welcome to Stahlberg. I don't know. That's hard. That part's harder to read. I think this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. This area. Cardboard box on the ground feels like breakdancing and stuff, which I think happened in the silly movies, maybe even in the cartoon. This features 4 weird creatures that all have their own separate weapons. You have pizza. You have fast food, you have pizza, you have the colors green and red. And you have a book. Yeah, maybe. Not altogether sure. Seems like a dead-end Easter egg because this door doesn't seem to open. Not photograph-worthy, according to our illustrious critic of a protagonist. Saving constantly. Oh, found the transition. Time to go back. Oh yeah, achievement unlocked 3, Forgotten World. I think I just finished chapter 3 right there. Well, now I've got to go back. It's time for the great test. Can I make it back alive? Really save right here, dummy. Before you try. Okay. Hug it, hug it, hug it, hug it. Oh. I might not be able to go back. Oh no. My saves aren't layered enough for that. I might be in some trouble here. But I never checked that one door and I don't know what's there. Maybe I can jump on that spot? Nope, he fell right past it. Welp. Trying to specifically land on that beam. Oh, is there an invisible wall here? Oh, maybe I hit... No. There is an invisible wall here. My head wasn't, like, bumping up against anything. Did they stop you from jumping off this? Nope, not that one. Why was there an invisible wall right there? So I can't jump down? Well, I'm killing the shit out of this guy. Oh, man. Jump on that beam. Is there an invisible wall there? I think there's an invisible wall ahead of me, too. Like, so you can't... They specifically not want you to be able to get back down? There is totally an invisible wall there. Oh, weird. I think they've specifically set up invisible walls so it's impossible to get back down from up here. And this is a point of no return. Dang it. But I want a completionist stuff. And you can't get boxes through doors. They have careful control over that. Can I jump on top of the door? Come on, man. Nope. If only our character had more upper body strength, they could like grab onto that and just make it, but they can't. So I think that's it. There was that one suspicious hallway I never went down. But unless I want to start over all the way back when I last had my layered save, which I think might have been, I think that would mean resetting all the way back to the raft, because that was the last point of no return where I'm like, I better start saving on a separate slot. Yeah, I'd have to go back like 2 hours. Ah, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. This game punishes you heavily for a specific part of gaming that we can all very much relate to, I think, which is that feeling of like, you have a left and right path, and you don't know if the left path or the right path is the main one, quote unquote, that gives permanent progress. So you try to avoid one in favor of the other, and you try to figure out which way is the mandatory path, so you can hug like explore all the different optional paths and find everything you can. But then if you walk too far down any given path, not knowing whether it's optional or mandatory or not, you might hit a point of no return and not be able to go back, and then you're like, well, I guess that's that. And yeah, I guess we just have to accept that about this game too. Alright, well, that's something I'm not going to check out. Let's go check out Chapter 4.